Hello, my dear Sagittarius. This is Ron from Tarot of the Twin Sun. Welcome to my channel, Tarot of the Twin Sun. I'll be working from the Cartomanti Italian deck to do 3 portals, 3 iterations of situations that you may be dealing with in the month of February 2020. Sorry for the delay, but here they are. So the first portal is about to open, and once again, this is a love situationship reading for Sagittarius, the month of February 2020. I'll be clearing the energy of the deck, and we'll get started. If you can, please clear your mind. If anything flows through, let it flow. Okay, so first portal is just about ready. Holy hell. First portal is now open. My dear Sagittarius, we have here the energy of you with a vengeful spirit when it comes to what grounds you, what is inside of you, what makes you feel whole. There's an element of unfinished business with the cycle that has to do with fear and a great deal of psychological blockages that prevent you from actually manifesting the stability that you desire. This has to do with someone else, someone who may have air in their chart, as well as they have been generally destabilizing in terms of the situation from the past. There is a lesson to be learned here, a lesson that has to do with your higher sense of purpose, that has to do with the heartbreak that this person has given you. There were at least 3 fallouts with this person, 3 separate situations that were not very fruitful, and they may have caused a great deal of damage to your higher sense of purpose. But fear not, there is a sense of enlightenment when it comes to this. Like I said, there is a lesson here that has to do with a type of communication from a cycle that has to do with blocked emotions. Something that this person may send to you in terms of a message may actually trigger a sense of regeneration, a regeneration of a choice that was made in the past, okay? This choice was very difficult to make, and it caused a lot of great trouble inside of you and this person as well. There also is the element of a triple heartbreak here, something of the like where there was a double heartbreak as well as possibly a triple heartbreak that had to do with the cycle of endings as well as beginnings when it comes to the mind. There is a sense that you are rising above any sort of tribulations that this person may have caused for you, and you have elevated in a certain way with the sun's energy here. Also, there is something about this lesson that has to do with you riding a new sense of truth and controlling your manifestations and balancing the energies of masculine and feminine inside of you to go on a progression of manifestation that will lead you to liberation from heartbreak of the past. 1 second, please. This noise will pass hopefully soon. Holy hell, that is a loud noise. Also here, there is the element of love. Love that is suppressed when it comes to a cycle that repeats itself somehow. This cycle has to do with your own stability and your ability to rise to certain statures of power and to rising above other dimensions of this disempowerment. It's getting really intense. 1 second, please. Yeah, as soon as I stand up, it just shuts off. Okay. Right, so if you're still around, basically what I'm seeing here, my dear Sagittarius, is a type of destabilization, a need to exact some sort of vengeance with the past cycle that has caused a great deal of fear inside of you and has been holding back your manifestations. There's communication of a type of regeneration. Somebody has gone through rest to finally make a choice, and once they've made this choice, they're going to communicate something to you about how there's a chance to get over heartbreak and to also have you scale in your truth as well as your manifestations towards something greater, a higher sense of purpose after processing heartbreak. Through this act of love or disharmony that occurred between you two, and then there was a reversal here, a reversal of roles when it comes to this element of karma. This person is very much something that you had to learn a lesson from, and it had to do with a type of karma that you probably don't want to hear about, you probably don't want to think about either, but there's something about what they may communicate to you in the month of February that will trigger a cycle of reprocessing this heartbreak, as well as a feeling of unfinished business that you don't really necessarily like. But trust me, you are on the path of the sage, and there's something about your wisdom that will help you find balance as well as to hopefully find a reason for all of this. Okay? That is the end of that iteration. Second portal is now opening, and hopefully it will be clean and concise. Alright, second portal is now open. Sagittarius, February 2020. The energy of healing is here in the month of February 2020. You won't know about this healing. You're too busy doing your own thing and finding your own stability and finding your own grace in yourself. There's the element of Aquarius here, and it's a hidden element, something structured in the way things are, in the way things should be, in the way things are turning out to be. There is a repressed element of transformation here. There's a need for you to actually find a sense of healing and a sense of poetry within the way you go about what you do and how you do it. There also is a sense of independence here, very strong independence that has to do with the physical world, the ability to represent yourself in very legitimate ways. Also, in illegitimate ways, there's something very rogue about your motivations, and anything that you have inside of you that is emotional, you are tending to be detached from them or perhaps not really acknowledging them, and this could lead to a toxic event, okay? So be very careful, be very mindful of this energy. There's something about the way you are equipping, the sun energy is coming in strong for you. In both portals, it come up in positive, and there's a sense of coming up to a type of enlightenment. Also, your reason is coming very, very clear, and there's a sense of emotional attachment. Even though there is a lot of intuition and creativity welling up inside of you, there is a sense that you are done with past cycles of regret and vengeance, and perhaps there is a need for you to stabilize yourself through finances and through career, as well as through your promises to yourself in your slow movements towards some sort of method that you are trying to go upon. Also, your manifestations, your passions are very strong, but they are very much self-centered, which is a good thing because yourself is being elevated into a very new and beautiful dimension. So it's important for you to lay back cycles of pain that have been caused from the past, as well as to realize that there is still emotional content inside of you that may need processing, and that may need, this may lead to a higher sense of happiness that does not involve strictly materiality, strictly the third dimension of your existence, okay? Now this is very important, but something about your emotions from something of the past is being repressed, and I think it's good that you notice that these are here and that they have to be acknowledged as well as set free or released somehow. You're acting within reason as well as you're creating your own universe and your own manifestations. But there's something still that is very sad inside of you that has to do with emotional intelligence. And it's very important for you to make the right choice, to acknowledge that these emotions are real and that they can lead you to new insights that will liberate you in some way, shape, or form. Okay? Alright, third iteration is coming, and this will be short and sweet. Alright. Okay, there it is again. Okay, we have the Two of Cups energy for the third iteration as the underscoring energy. Also, we have the energy okay, there is a secret here, a secret that has to do with the path of truth, one that has to do with memories from the past as well as fears that are tied to these memories. These memories have crystallized in a way in your physical body, and it's important for you to cut them out so that you can become more healthy. There's something about your health that is tied directly to an element of unfinished business and repressed energy from the past. These aren't emotional, these are just strictly memories, something that is idealized, something that is brought into the ether. However, it has to do with a great suppressed love for someone else. These memories are emergent, and they have crystallized in a certain way in your brain and in your physical body. And it's very important to know that there's a connection between the two, and that physical ailments can occur from psychological problems. I'm not saying that you're having problems, but I'm just saying that there are fears as well as some sort of suppressed emotions that may be resurfacing when it comes to this situation. That has to do with a sense of betrayal. There also is a secret here that is being revealed about the imbalance that was occurring with this person's weak-ass apology. Something about their weak-ass apology wasn't good enough for you, and you decided to let them know about a secret that had to do with cycles of betrayal as well as cycles of the mind that were very intense, and perhaps you just unleashed on this person your reason, your ability to reason, your ability to find balance in the equation. Um, I don't think you're giving to this person anymore, whoever they are, and I don't think you really give a shit. And you probably let them know that this is the way it is. And that's big ups to you. But still, there's something about this motivation that is hurting both of you. And it's not just them that's hurting, it's both of you, because they are a sort of mirror for your energy. And it's important to know that they are willing to invest a little bit in order to find balance and health, mental health as well as health on a physical level, and they have that intention for both of you. Okay, just know that's a message from this person, that they actually do care, at least physically, about you, that they care that you're healthy. Okay, and that is your third iteration, my dear Sagittarius. I'm sorry for the noise earlier, but that is that. And please like, share, and subscribe. That resonated, and I will see you on the flip. Bye bye.